Hey Aries, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is that? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. So definitely a great message to release for you guys. I know I'm a little late. Just can't seem to get these all out at the same time these last couple months. So anyways, let's just get started. Same thing as I told everyone else. This month I did something different. This month I'm not using my actual tarot cards. I am going to just use these surrender cards because I feel like there is a message in here for you guys. And then I'm just gonna, give you a wisdom oracle message to go along with that. And then come February, I'm just gonna go back to the way that was. I just wanted to change it up a bit this month. So what I'm picking up for Aries for the second half of January is that you guys are in this place where one of the things that you guys really need to let go is self-esteem. Well, not let go, is you guys have self-esteem issues. Because that's one thing that you have to surrender is low self-esteem. So it says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So honestly, Aries, what this tells me is that you guys are in this place right now where some of you feel like you're unworthy. You feel like you're unlovable. You feel like, no one's going to love you. No one's going to, see you in that, what's the word? Like, no one's going to see you as the person that you are. I kind of feel like you're just something. I feel like what I'm feeling is that something has happened to you in the past where someone has said something. Maybe they, made a remark about your hair or your eye color or your skin or your weight or something, and that really triggered you. And now, like, every time you look in the mirror, that's all you see. I kind of feel like for the month of January, you guys are going to be in this place where that's what it is. You're going to feel like there's something wrong with you, and that's why love's not here. Aries, that's one of the things that are coming up really big for you guys, is that something someone else has said has really made you feel like you're unworthy of love, or make you feel like love's not coming to you because of that reason. So really work on, going into the mirror and really loving who you are, your flaws and all. Because if someone doesn't love you for who you are, then they are not right for you. Okay. So don't be so hard on yourself. Whoever made that remark, whoever, did something to you, whether it's the present, whether it's the past, let bygones be bygones. Like, let them live with that. And you just embrace who you are, because you are you. God made you, and you are beautiful just the way you are. So whoever is making you feel anything less, then it's about you standing up in your truth and saying, you know what? I am worthy of love. I am worthy of a relationship. I am worthy of feeling beautiful because I am. And if you don't see that, then that's on you, because I already know that I love myself. All right. So one of the other things that I feel like Aries needs to do for the second half of January is that you need to surrender the idea that you can fix anyone. So what it says, it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So I feel like what's happening is that, you could be in a relationship right now. You could be in some type of situationship, friendship, where, you're really staying because you think that you can fix this person. It could even be a marriage that's coming through. But I feel like what I feel like I need to express is that you cannot fix someone who does not see an issue with them. You cannot fix someone who does not want to change. One of the big thing is that, I just went through, I'm sorry. I just went through this in a previous relationship where I tried to fix him. I tried to help him. I tried to be there for him, but he wasn't seeing what he needed to see. He wasn't willing to change. He wasn't seeing that he had an alcohol problem and had to fix that himself. So that's what I'm picking up for Aries, is that, if you're trying to save a relationship, but this other person's not seeing their issues and why this relationship is failing, then you've got to realize at the end of the day that you're doing the best that you can, but it's 50-50. It's not you putting your all in and this other person not putting it back towards you, Aries. So be in this place where you have to realize that sometimes other people have to be accountable for their own actions. Yes, so this does mean you have to be accountable for your actions. If this is flip side and, you're a cross-watcher watching this, understand that it's 50-50. Both of you have to be accountable. But if you're putting your all into a relationship, a situationship, a friendship, a marriage, and this other person is not reciprocating, they're not giving you what you need, you got to be in this place where you got to realize that, you know what, I've done all I can do. And the best thing that I can do for myself is maybe walk away, is maybe, go take some time for me. And then marriage is very like, I'm not the type of person that wants to get married. I've never been married. But I'm not the type of person that wants to get divorced either. So, I don't know how you guys rate on that, but it's being in this understanding that if I was to walk away to go work on myself and to figure out what I want, would this marriage be something that I'm going to stay in, or would it be me giving you the ultimatum to say, if you can't change, if you can't see what you need to change, then I need to walk away. So it's kind of like this energy, Aries, that I'm picking up that, you've got to do what you got to do for you right now. You've got to walk away from anything that's no longer serving you. You got to walk away from anything that's making you feel like shit. You got to walk away from anything that's not uplifting you. And if this marriage is not working, then you know what? At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, what do you need and want out of life? Because that's what I feel. I feel like some of you are staying in situations which, you're starting to feel like you're giving it your all and it's not going anywhere. So that's a straightforward message for somebody. So the next one says, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. So I know here in Canada, it's cold and everyone's like, I'm not going outside. I'm like that too. I don't like the cold. I don't like winter. I'm kind of a hermit, but I do go out and I get 15, 20 minutes of fresh air every single day, whether I'm just walking or whether I let my little guy, Marcus, whether I let him just play out in the snow for a little bit, but it's getting that fresh air through my body, because that's what's going to help ground you again. When you go out into nature, it's you open up your chakras, you open up yourself on so many different levels, and you even feel better. Like for those that deal with depression, I deal with mild depression, going out there and being outdoors for 15, 20 minutes will help keep you not so depressed. Like it will uplift you. And that's kind of what I'm feeling is going on with your message, is that go out there and be into nature and feel the ground, touch the snow if you're near snow. Just let that, fresh air hit your face. Feel that, because I feel like you guys will really benefit from that in January. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Have fun, Aries. We're all so focused on life and jobs and children and work, and we often forget to have fun. We often forget to let loose. So if any part of January that I can tell you is that, open up those doors to have opportunity of fun, because I feel like play is definitely something that we should all be incorporating, whether it's, a girls' night once a week, once a month, whatever the case is, but it's coming out of your shell, getting comfortable, and kind of just doing things that you normally wouldn't do. It's like January is a whole new month to just, open up and figure out what it is you guys need, and just, just have fun. Have more fun, Aries. All right. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So this just tells me, honestly, guys, that, if you're going through some tough situations, if you're going through tough decisions, if you're thinking about leaving someone, if you're thinking about going with someone, it's kind of being in this place where sometimes you just have to leave it to God. You have to, just prayer or whoever you talk to. It's kind of just being in this place where, give it over to God, pray about it from your heart, because God will respond. He will respond in ways, maybe not the ways that we want it to be, but God will respond. So I feel like praying is definitely something that you guys can incorporate. It's not hard to do, and I don't want to touch, I don't want to make anyone pray, but I feel like pray might be the thing that really helps you during this. Meditation too, because I know that not a lot of people pray, but meditation might really help, open up some ideas or give a chance for the angels to come through and give you some signs that could be another thing too for you guys. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. So there's definitely something going on with Aries in January. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So your body is telling you something is off. Your body is telling you that something is not right. Your body is telling you something has to change. So I do feel like at this time, Aries, if something's going on, if you're not feeling loved, if you're not feeling wanted, if you're feeling unworthy, if you got some issues going on, if you need to heal, if you need to meditate, your body is telling you different ways, whether that's lack of sleep, whether you're feeling tired all the time, whether, your depression is a little wonked. I don't even know if that would be the word, but it's kind of like you need to listen to your body at this time. You need to ground yourself, get focused, and meditate. Those are the 3 things that I'm hearing for you guys. So with that, let's read your oracle card. So you guys got breathe. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. Patient in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course, meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time. To allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Yeah, okay. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there's no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Interesting. Time to go. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is a moment to bless your experience this far. Take stock of what you learn. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There's nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Relationship message. It's over, or at the very least, the form this relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost, although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract. It is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. Interesting. So, yeah, there's something here. I feel like Aries is going through something where, there's a situation in here where you don't feel validated. You don't feel like your voice is being heard. So Spirit's coming through and saying, look, like you have every right to have your voice be heard. You have every right to feel your emotions. So if you're not feeling like yourself, you need to check in with yourself because your intuition is coming through. It's time to go. It's time to see this for what it is. All right, guys. So that is what I have for you, Aries, for January 16th to the 30th. You guys take care. Sending you all love and light. Until next time, I'll see you guys in February.